Today, we're diving deep into the absolute powder keg that was episode 5 of Bunker, Expel Protocol. This episode was a masterclass in tension and escalation, and it completely changed the game for everyone inside Bunker 7. So grab your nutrient paste, find a secure corner, and let's break this all down. The episode kicks off with this incredibly ominous cold open. We're in the security armory, and the guards are gearing up like they're preparing for a full-scale invasion. She knows something is coming, something big and bad, and that feeling of dread just bleeds through the screen. We, the audience, are immediately put on high alert. What could possibly warrant this level of military readiness inside a supposedly safe bunker? The title card, Bunker, drops and we are strapped in for a wild ride. Then we cut to the executive dining hall and the source of all this tension becomes crystal clear. Damien. He's standing before the residents, and he drops an absolute bombshell. Are a symptom of his own failed policies, he's instituting a new draconian rule. Any further theft will result in immediate expulsion from the bunker. You could hear the collective gasp from the residents, and I was right there with them. Expulsion is a death sentence. There's nothing outside but a toxic, irradiated wasteland. Damien isn't just punishing thieves. He's condemning people to die for being hungry and desperate. This isn't about justice. He's turning the screw, showing everyone that his power is absolute. This act of pure tyranny immediately triggers the resistance. We find Eli, our resourceful maintenance chief, holding a secret meeting down in the maintenance tunnels. He's gathered a small, trusted group of essential staff, including the brilliant engineer Sana. If he starts expelling skilled workers, the bunker's life support systems will fail. They're all doomed whether they're thrown outside or not. Sana asks the million-dollar question. So what do we do? And Eli's answer is chilling but necessary. We take the systems. This is the moment the Cold War in the bunker turns hot. It's no longer about quiet defiance. It's about seizing control of the very infrastructure that keeps them all alive. These are their friends, their neighbors. Damien, with ice in his veins, tells them to pick one at random if they have to. This is the breaking point for Mara. She looks him dead in the eye and says, "No." The silence in that room is deafening. Damien, completely unused to being defied, tells her it wasn't a suggestion. And this is where Mara becomes a true hero. She says, "Then relieve me." She's willing to give up her position, her power, her safety, rather than be complicit in what is essentially murder. Damien, without a moment's hesitation, fires her on the spot. "Done," he says. The line has been drawn, and Mara has chosen her side. What follows is one of the most intense standoffs I've ever seen on TV. Mara walks out of the control room, and the episode cuts to the security hall. Half of the security force, inspired by her courage and integrity, follows her. The other half remains loyal to Damien, whether out of fear or genuine belief. Suddenly, we have two armed factions staring each other down in a narrow hallway. Weapons are drawn. The tension is absolutely unbearable. You're just waiting for that first shot to ring out, the shot that will plunge the entire bunker into a bloody civil war. But no one fires. It's a stalemate, a silent, terrifying promise of the violence to come. The loyalty of the bunker's protectors is officially fractured, and there's no going back. Just when you think things can't possibly get any more complicated, the show throws a massive curveball. We cut to the network hub, where Anton, our eyes and ears on the outside, is monitoring the tube transport system. A cargo pod arrives, but it's not carrying supplies. It's from Bunker 3, and when the doors slide open, it's filled with heavily armed security reinforcements. My mind was blown. Damien isn't just relying on his own loyalists. He's importing a private army. Anton sums it up perfectly. He's importing an army. And Naomi's response sets the stage for the rest of the season. Then the war just started. This changes everything. This isn't just an internal coup anymore. Damien is willing to bring in outside forces to crush his own people and maintain his grip on power. We're inside the tube transport, riding along with these new faceless soldiers from Bunker 3. They're on their way to Bunker 7. An occupying force ready to put down the resistance. The lights inside the transport tube flicker ominously. And then the camera pulls back. Someone is watching them. Someone we don't see. Is it another unknown faction? The implications are terrifying. This episode was an absolute masterpiece of suspense. Whose side are you on? Team Damien or Team Mara? And who do you think was watching that final transmission? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more deep dives into Bunker and all your other favorite shows.